Mega Pig. More like Mini Pig. Ooh, baby. So people, I'm finally back from work out in Texas, and the very first thing that I wanted to do when I got back is to take a closer look at the community's perspective on the Mega Pig. So to kick things off, we have a very fitting tweet from BrawlStar's 2 hours ago. Oink, Mega Pig is almost back for round 2. You've been very vocal about the rewards, but we would also like to hear about its other aspects. Wanting some feedback on what they like about the Mega Pig, what they dislike, and improvements that they would like to see with the event. And they point out that they can't promise everything economic wise with the Mega Pig, right? There seems to be a finite amount of free progression in terms of rewards that the Brawl Stars dev team can give away, especially replacing the Club League progression. For example, they can't just buff it times 20, you know, to fit the needs or the wants of the community. But really, from the first session of the Mega Pig, are the rewards enough for a monthly event? I think a good baseline to go off of here, taking a look at Ash's tweet 2 days ago about the Mega Pig, asking the community what they thought about the rewards, and some screenshots from his account. Not looking too bad. 3k coins. I like that. This guy says, not much to be honest. I feel scammed. The very next comment, I got these. Also, Mega Pig rewards are bad. This guy says, bad, lol. I'm literally just going down. This is the 4th comment of the post. Even boxes gave you more rewards. This guy says, 5th comment, 4 weeks for this. This guy's happy you got an Oni Otis skin. Oh, and the very next comment, and after this month, this is going to turn into a monthly event. Embarrassing. So for the temperature check, I guess from Twitter, we can gauge kind of the community's outlook on the Mega Pig, and that is kind of a lackluster one. So the dev team has explained that the rewards coming from the Mega Pig is a buff to progression, right, compared to Club League. But I think Dandy pointed out pretty dang well here what a buff actually means from the rewards that we get. He says, after some math, rewards from the Mega Pig only seem like a nerf since it's distributed into other items, which is the kicker. While the value of them is technically a buff to everyone, it feels less since club coins could only be converted to coins/power points, and now we have a lot of other rewards. I think this is the aspect where anything other than the format of the Club League rewards would be looked at in a negative light. We got so dang used to the progression-based stuff coming from Club League where we had a decision to make, power points or coins, and we could strictly dedicate all of our club coins to one specific thing, giving us a lot of choice over the progression that we're getting. So whereas it technically is a buff based on the value that we get out of the Mega Pig compared to the Club League system, however, it's evenly distributed amongst other things, much like a skin or a profile icon. But these things that are technically making the Mega Pig more valuable are taking away from the strictly progression-based stuff. So the club coins are being allocated to this random dispersion of rewards, which some people don't necessarily like. And really, this is pretty much so all that is being discussed right now in the Brawl Stars community, I would say. We have this guy 9 hours ago saying, IDK, what you guys are talking about? Mega Pig drops are awesome. Back in the past, man. Oh my goodness. It's kind of cool seeing like the star drops kind of emulating brawl boxes, but it was just nowhere close, man. While at the same time, if you guys didn't know, there was a significant bug with the very first Mega Pig, which we are going to be getting into more examples of, but a good example here, a post highlighting Nub's rewards after 40 star drops. The bug worked where if you were a top contributor in your club, you ended up getting double the star drops for some odd reason, and this was a screenshot of 40 star drops, people. I feel like it looks no different than a regular 20 star drop Mega Pig, dude. It's pretty dang crazy. So technically this would be what, 2 months of progression from the Mega Pig event, and we have other people saying 0.6 credits per star drop, but they have the audacity to nerf bonus rewards by 80%. This guy says mine. Getting 2,344 coins, 315 power points. I think that's a 20 star drop, but this is a good example of a 40. They ended up getting 3,107 coins, 642 power points, minuscule amount of bling, token doublers, and a pin. Nothing crazy, I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna crash the economy. Free-to-play economy can't handle this drop. So it's safe to say at least the most vocal community here inside of Brawl Stars doesn't necessarily love the very first session of the Mega Pig. And I say the most vocal because sometimes I do get a little bit nervous because people people who are like die-hard Brawl Stars fans normally are the ones that are well progressed in this game and who are playing this game quite often. Higher ranges where the majority of the player base are just, you know, casual players. They're not following social medias. They're not commenting under every single post. So sometimes I feel like it's hard to say whether or not the more casual player enjoys aspects much like this. It's easy to see that the more die-hard players don't necessarily like it. But you know, if 95% of the comments for, I guess, the die-hard players is not necessarily liking it, I think that's kind of a red flag. Now, it's nice to know that the dev team is already looking into feedback. They have heard the vocal aspects about the rewards that the community have been displaying here recently. And they are looking into other things, much like how to make it more fun. That is one thing that I will say that I genuinely enjoy more about the Mega Pig event. I kind of like the way the game modes work. It's less stressful. It's a good time. I had a great time with the Mega Pig event. I don't know if you guys did, but I did. But when it comes to the success of the Mega Pig event, I don't know if just straight fun is going to carry it. Brawl Stars players really care about progression, and if they know in the back of their mind, even if it is fun, that it's not like really rewarding progression wise, it's just going to leave a sour taste in their mouth. So I think that's the main thing that they got to hammer out. I'm going to be honest with you guys, when star drops were first implemented into Brawl Stars, I was floored to hear that you could get non-progression based stuff out of it. So pins, skins, profile icons. But now at this point with the Mega Pig event, I think that's the main source of the problems that the community has, where things much like boxes before were strictly progression based, and it felt a bit better than star drops. I think a good example would be if the Brawl Stars dev team decided a few years ago to replace some of the progression that we got out of boxes with random cosmetic based stuff. I think the community wouldn't have loved it. So I think that's the glaring issue that we have with the Mega Pig, where the majority of the progression coming from it is 20 star drops. It would definitely take a major rework to correct this, but I think it would be cool just, you know, to take the rewards or the value out of the cosmetic stuff that we get out of star drop and just allocate that to progression. And if the community really likes cosmetic stuff, I wouldn't mind just having bling. It's kind of weird just getting a random, you know, dynamite pin that you'll never use. I saw this from Pineapple here yesterday saying, how about Omega Pig ... Omega Box? How sick would that be? It would be amazing. You know, looking at this retrospectively, it does seem weird seeing boxes in the game again, but this is not a harmful box if you ask me. It's not like we can gem an Omega Box or anything like that. We don't have gacha if this is back in the game. I would love an Omega Box for the Omega Pig event. That would be sick. And we have people agreeing. We have Cute Rolo saying this sounds, looks, and fits the game way more. Not gonna lie. But to wrap up this video here today, I at least wanted to highlight the weird bug or glitch with the Mega Pig that allowed top contributors to the club during the event to get a double reward, so 20 extra star drops for 40. We saw it with Nubs' post over there, but another example here from Dandy, actually getting some gameplay here. So he's opening up his first 20, but then if we make it towards the later half of the video, we get to the last one here with bonus for #1 contributor and another 20. That's crazy. I think subject to this bug as well, we saw screenshots much like this. Incredibly bizarre. A bunch of mad spike pins. I have no idea how this even worked, man. Look at the video. It's so crazy. Just angry spike pins. Almost mad because the bug. It's so funny. Look at this. What the fuck? What do they do with all those pins, man? But yeah, man, just wanted to chit chat a little bit about the first Mega Pig event and hear a little bit more what you guys have to say in the comments down below. The next one is this weekend, so I hope you guys have a good time with it. But yeah, we'll be talking very, very soon. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.